Oh, what is going on, guys? The Source Fox here today, back again with a brand new EAFC 24 Hull to Glory episode 8 for you guys today. And again, it's another massive episode, obviously starting the month of December. We go away to the Albion at the Hawthorns. We're going to simulate the home game against Sheffield Wednesday. We're going to go away to Huddersfield before we go away to Old Trafford in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. It's going to be a very big match indeed. It's going to be very tough, but I mean, you've still got Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal left in the competition. So it's not going to get easy from there on, but we've done well to get to the quarter-finals, so it would be nice to advance. But yeah, we need to try and win. We are on a very bad results base. Well, we are on a bad run of results. So we haven't won on Legendary since Ipswich, Rotherham and Middlesbrough. And then since then we have pretty much lost every game or got a couple of draws. But it's not been good enough. But some of that's our own fault. Some of that's being unlucky. But obviously we've dropped down to 6th in the league. So we need to try and do our best. I mean, we're 10 points ahead of West Brom. So it's still not going to be easy to go away to the Hawthorns. I mean, they're down in 18th. Start of the season, not very well. But we need to try and do what we can do. Obviously, we've got players back now from injury. I mean, obviously, it's nice to have Connolly back. I mean, you know, it gives a bit of backup to Liam Delap. But looking at the stats, I mean, Delap's doing really well actually. 17 goals in 18 appearances. Can't complain at that. I mean, assists, Philigine's doing really well, and Zahawi stepped up in recent months. But Turfan is just a great player, consistent performer. I mean, I like Carvalho, but I think Turfan just edges over him. I know he's a bit older, but I know Carvalho's got time to develop and all that. I mean, Philigine's still only 21, but actually, still, I forgot to do in the last episode was offer them contracts to my players. So now it's 6 months, we don't want to lose anyone for free. Let's go and get it done. So, I mean, obviously, Connolly wants that. He wants 3 years. He's still only 23, so it's very young still. I reckon we can still give me an half. Yeah, that's fine, But, yeah. Let's go and get straight into the matches.
Led up to this, an occasion worthy of a packed stadium. Don't miss a second. Stay with us for every minute of...
At the Hawthorns, great to have you with us. He's in behind. And a fine stop. Trying to pick out a teammate. Wonderful header. Excellent goalkeeping. Marvellous anticipation. And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too. Must be able to get his body in the way. Well, an attempt to forget all about it. Can they use it to their advantage? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and... Corner kick played in. Well, really stout defending.
Well, he was one of the better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it certainly wasn't his best half of football. He was slightly off the pace, and he gave the ball away too easily at times.
Phillips. And inches away. Didn't Wallace. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper.
Who can he pick out?
Well, it's a moment he would like to have back. Oh, it might be. Oh, and it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win?
Was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now and they can't afford a repeat performance.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.
The match everyone has been talking about, and with good reason. Two teams of strong pedigree, rich in talent, on the cusp of going head-to-head in a highly significant confrontation with so much to play for. How will it pan out? Next on EA TV. Wherever you're watching, we find ourselves here in West Yorkshire, forcing it. And the ball is loose. Teammates in the middle. Well, he made touched on to Carvalho. Can he take the chance? And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Derek, what a chance this is.
Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Ideal for the goalkeeper. Well, the keeper dealt with it. Decides to shoot. And that's a piece of goalkeeping. The full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game, Stuart.
Well, he obviously scored the winning goal, but it was his overall performance that impressed me most. He was on fire today.
We simply have to focus on this man. The competition's top marksman. Stay with us on EA TV as he tries for more. The great venues for football anywhere in the world. Old Trafford in Manchester.
Attacking 4-5-1 formation with three players in advance of...
And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Can he make it 1-0? And he slots it home with confidence.
To the opposite side, a really good penalty.
This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there.
He's driven in the corner. Managed to get it out of there. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. United. Will he finish? Was an important piece of defending. Let's see about the delivery. Oh, great header. Will it happen for them? Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And couldn't quite square the game. Has someone to play it to. And you've just witnessed a moment of... Use his run. Is it going to be? Well, a suspect piece from here. Oh, good work by the keeper. Blocked it brilliantly, and the keeper really reacted brilliantly. Played over and collected tidily. He had a real opening now, and a goal here. Just what Manchester. Fernandes, can they forge ahead? They do, and you've got to say. And the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Well, good effort, but he's placed it wide. Equaliser. Big chance to get them on terms. And he's outdone himself is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? And this could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
way. They controlled the flow of the game, they created numerous chances, and they showed a lot of energy. They'll be fairly happy going into the next round.
Well, in the final analysis, a spectacular contribution from Kingsley Coman. It was eye-catching stuff from him. And Stuart, I wonder what you made of his performance.
Well, I thought he was excellent. Not only did he score a good goal, but his general...
So, there we have it. Another episode is complete. Again, mixed results. At least a bit positive this time, though. I mean, obviously, a very unlucky defeat to West Brom. Really quite frustrated about that one. I think we played better than West Brom, especially the first half. We had plenty of chances. Palmer made plenty of saves in goal. I mean, we lost 1-0, very narrow defeat. Only John Swift, one shot of the game outside the box and he scores, which obviously annoys me. Obviously, to have one shot and you literally score like in the 79th minute, it's a hard one to take. But I mean, it was an even game, really, but I thought we did play better, and I thought we deserved something out of it, but we didn't. So we move on from that game. I mean, in that game, it was West Brom had 6 shots, we had 7. They only forced 2 on target, we forced 3 on target, and we forced a few saves out of their keeper. But other than that, I think it was just not us being clinical, really. Then, obviously, we simulated the game against Sheffield Wednesday. We won 2-1 at home, which was nice. And then going away to Huddersfield, very even game, but I think we managed to break away with one lucky goal. Again, Tyler Morton stepped up and scored the goal for us in that match. It was 6 shots, we had 5, both had 3 on target. Pandur kept us in the game, had a few good saves, and like I said, Morton got a 51st minute goal, which did seal the game. And then the trip to Old Trafford, partially my fault why we lost. I overloaded ball side rather than going very ultra defensive. So I did it on the defensive tactics rather than the sliders, and it absolutely drains your stamina when you overload ball side. So that's kind of my fault why we lost. But we did start off very brightly in that game with a Philogene 1-0 penalty. Well, with a cross, we crossed the ball in, got a penalty. Maguire gave it away. The lap with the header onto Maguire's arm, and it was a penalty. And Philogene stepped up and scored in the 9th minute. I mean, first half was all us, really. I mean, in terms of the stats, we actually took the game to them again. But I think, again, it was my error of overloading ball side, which absolutely drained all the stamina of all the players, so we had to make changes, play some people out of position. That was my fault. I'll hold my hands up. I mean, they had 12 shots, we had 9 shots. They had 8 on target, we had 6 on target. Both keepers, Onana and Pandur, both made 5 saves, so we did take the game to them. It was a really good game at Old Trafford, actually. But then, obviously, because of the stamina drained, Kingsley Coman absolutely rapid in the 61st minute, equalised. And then shortly after that, Fernandes made it 2-1 in the 65th minute. I mean, now they'd rightly deserved it. The chances were coming. They took the chances, but scored the 2 goals. But the only one that annoyed me was Taremi's 3-1 goal in the 90th minute. Pandur was on the floor before he even kicked the ball, so he basically said, have an open goal, mate. You know, we've lost. He dived before the ball was even kicked. He was on the floor. So, you know, he had an open goal. Which that did annoy me a bit, but, you know, I'm pleased we took the game to Manchester United. But at the same time, it was always going to be tough, but I wasn't disappointed with the performance. But now we're still in the FA Cup, which is to come up soon. But with the results, we are sitting in 5th, so it was nice to get a couple of wins back into the squad. Going into the contract situation, I have offered some players contracts, as I said I would. Aaron Connolly, we've offered him a 3-year contract. He's still on the same money. We've got a Traore as well. He's offered a 2-year contract. Again, he's on the same money. And McLaughlin, we give him 300 quid more. He's on 5,700. So we give him 300 more to give him to 6 grand. But he's not really playing, he's more of a bench player. But that's really it for the contracts. I mean, could give some of these younger players contracts, but I don't know what's going to happen with them, really. They're not getting in the team. The only disappointing thing is Turfan wants to leave the club because he's not playing enough games. I mean, he's up there, but he's had 19 appearances. It's a long season. He's been one of our best players. He's put in a transfer request. He wants to leave. it's frustrating. I know he hasn't played as well. I mean, look at Christie's played 25, but like, you know, Pandur 24, but he's still played 19 games, 16 in the Championship, 3 in the Carabao Cup. He's scored plenty of goals for us, which has helped, but he wants to leave. So I'm going to try and keep hold of him, do the best as I can, trying to keep him. But he's just not happy in this squad, which is really frustrating. But, I mean, we've got to rotate this. Look at that. See what I mean? My fault with the stamina issue. We're going to have to literally play a whole new 11 against Sunderland. And that's down to me. That's my fault. But that is it for this episode. I'm pleased to get a couple of wins under our belt. Disappointed with the West Brom result. Not pleased to lose to Man United, but we did take the game to them, like I said. And in the next episode, I don't know whether we should finish the month off or I don't know. I think I'll go and do some games separately to get through the season a bit quicker, and I think we come back in January. I think next episode we shall play Middlesbrough, Rotherham and Blackburn and get January done, and then we move on with the season. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play the next 5 games. Well, Sunderland, Leeds, Watford, Sunderland again, and then we've got the FA Cup game. So I'll do a little highlights package for the next episode, and then we'll get into the main games. But yeah, thanks for watching this episode. Hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'm out for this episode. Peace.